Hello. How is it going? And yeah, the stream was late. I wasn't feeling great, but we're here and we're ready to do some weeklies. Yeah, this was like a common one. Usually after they do that, they're like, "This is my Discord." We're just gonna get rid of it. But yeah, I am here. I am ready to do some weeklies. I really miss when the weeklies were like an hour earlier. Nah, I'm feeling okay now. I will always put out a message though if there's not gonna be a stream. Okay, we gotta get all this sorted out. I gotta get rid of some of my hounds. I own 6 of this hound. Or 6 hounds until I don't even know. Yeah, it's like 70%. Good enough to stream. Okay. You know what? You know what we need to do right now? Wait. First, I need to sort this. Since we have time, sort this by... Oh no, it's sorted by usage. Okay. Since we have time before the weeklies reset, I need to go through my inventory. Oh, what just happened? Okay, there we go. OBS was messing up. And I need to sell a bunch of things I have extras of. Like, my Uriel. I don't want him. Okay, and now we gotta go through go through all my weapons to find all the duplicates. And try not to miss any of them. Okay. Is this the one that has the prime? No, because the prime would be right here. Okay, we finally have these. I wish there was like an easier way to do this, you know? I don't need that. I just kind of gotta remember what I do and don't have. Okay, so you know that's easy. But how is everyone doing today? I hope everybody's day has been going well. Sort by name and take. What is that? Did your did your thing get restored, Turbo, or does it say your streak is gone? A lot of driving this morning. I'm not a big fan of driving. I don't hate it, but it gets very boring very quick if you have to drive a long distance. Hello, Zero. How's your day going? What have you been up to lately? We're trying to sell some weapons I got duplicates of right now. I know there is another version of this. I don't know if I should sell it right now or wait. I don't have the other version of it. I think we'll wait to sell it. Going good. Been riding all week. Oh, nice. So the weather's going pretty good there. Oh, look at all this weapon space I'm making right now. It's beautiful. I finally leveled all that stuff so I can get rid of it now. I kind of forgot there was a normal version of the sniper rifle. That is cool. What games have you been playing lately? I've been enjoying Monster Hunter Wilds. I finally got into that. I think you've played that. You'll BRB? Okay. I'm surprised I don't have the Prime of this. This actually came out while I was playing a long time ago. The collector of me is in pain. I don't need the normal versions, alright? And they're taking up useless space. Yeah, pretty much. Wilds. Okay, nice. I'm Hunter rank 70. I've been using heavy bowgun, but I'm not a big fan of it in Wilds. I'm gonna be real. Putting heavy recoil on all of the heavy bowguns feels awful. So once I get to 100, I'm gonna be switching over to light bowgun, where like the pierce setups are like really fun. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of how they did heavy bowgun in Wilds. Especially since the insurrection cannon is like the best one for spread, and it doesn't feel like you're playing heavy bowgun anymore. It feels like you're playing dash dancing bow, but you're a heavy bowgun with heavy recoil, and it's I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Yeah, it's still good, but the light bowgun is like actually so much better, and Pierce just with no recoil just feels better to play. Yeah, I'll be trying to make a build for that once I get 100. I've been trying to collect the Ardian parts, and it's like the RNG in that is brutal. You would really hate what I want to do, Hyper. It has been a long time. Yeah, it's the same model, but new outfit and tattoos. I hope you have been doing well. It has been a minute since you've been around. You really would hate what I want to do, Hyper. I want to sell like I'll show you in a second. Is this the same weapon? What what makes which one of these is like the mastery? I can never remember. Got a job, so that's why I couldn't. Oh, that's fair. Yeah. Especially with I think it's in such a different time zone for you. I am I am LR3 right now. I have been LR1 for a while, like many months, and then last week and the week before, we did a leveling stream, and I got all the way up to LR3. Mastery symbol. Yeah, I have them mastered, but I don't know if it's the grip or the strike that determines like what weapon it is. Yeah, I have been storing up weapons for a while. But the thing I want to do and I'm really considering is I'm considering getting rid of like where is it? Like the Dex Sybaris, because I have the Sybaris Prime. I don't need the Dex Sybaris. And like getting rid of the like Meridetron, because I have the Tenet Detron. You think it's the grip? Okay. How have you been enjoying work? Anything, anywhere? I mean, that's fair. Luckily, so they're different grips, so I'll keep them, because I'm not sure how it works. Luckily, Warframe is a game you can leave for a while and come back, and it's like kind of fine. Grip makes short or oh, okay. So then those are two different weapons, just with the same blade. Okay. But yeah, we're doing the weeklies today. I mean, you can join in if you wanted. Yeah, what do we have? We got 10 minutes until the weeklies reset. I've been wanting to make a new build. Maybe I'll look at some stuff while we're waiting for the weeklies to reset. Or know what? I mean, I don't know. I might look at my Valkyr build to change it up a little bit. You have to go. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Yeah, it's that like bad time zone difference that really like it makes everything terrible. Am I in solo? Oh, I'm in public. I do appreciate you stopping by though. It is good seeing you again. Knowing you've been doing well. I do start earlier normally, but the weeklies don't start until 7 my time. And so it's like it's 10 minutes from now when they reset. It used to be 6, which I liked a lot more when it started an hour earlier. But like I stream like 2 hours. Let's see. Yeah, I would be like starting like 2 hours earlier in the week. This being stupid, it won't let you join. That's weird. I want a character with high armor to make a build for her. So 6 p.m. is 7 a.m. for you. Jesus. It's almost like the exact opposite. And I know actually it is. That's wild. That's a big time zone difference. So you go to work at, what would that be? So it's 6 p.m. is 7 a.m. So you go to work at like 8 a.m.? That seems about right. Yeah, I think I remember you talking about you were going to start working with your family. I don't remember what you said it was, but I remember you saying that. I hope that has been going well. Okay, that's cool. Can I fit Vicious Bond in this build? I want to put it in this build, but there's not a lot of room. Is sometimes mad at me. Why is that? I could get rid of Tech Assault. It's such a good bond. It's such a good mod, though. And this affects Valkyr. But this is like one of the more reasonable ones to get rid of. And it's not active a lot of the time. I think we get rid of Tech Assault and put in Vicious Bond. That does get rid of like a ton of the survivability. I mean, it's okay to make mistakes, but it's worse if you like you mess it up or like you didn't even do it to begin with, you know? It's better to have done it and messed up than it is to like not even like just been too lazy to do it at all. I do that kind of stuff all the time. My dyslexia is a struggle. Yeah, I like that. I think that's a bit better for the build. Maybe in the first month at the the job. You know, yeah, that's fair. I want to make a build that has a character because I want to use this weapon. I want to use the Hema. So I need a character. I want to use a Hema with Bulwark. And I want it to have the same setup like my Wisp. Where I have the moats triggering Vicious Bond on everyone. And spreading it. But I can't. The only thing I can. Only word from I can think of that could kind of suit that setup would be a Naros. But there's not a lot of Warframes with like high enough armor. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It's literally just a Naros. It's like he would actually do that really well. Your color, I guess. Thank you. I like it because I have the same color scheme for everyone. Sometimes they're more white than black though, but I do like it. Yeah, Chroma's another one, but I kind of hate Chroma if I'm gonna be real. And he could trigger it with like the area thing he has. You know who else might do it? You know who I'm excited for in the next update? Is Nidus. We gotta make a Nidus build before that comes out. Because with the changes they're making to him, he actually might be really crazy. This is getting... Wait, is it this one? No, this is getting a huge buff. It's going from 200 to 500 stacks. So Nidus is gonna get around, like... People are speculating close to 1,000,000 HP. Yeah, they're buffing a lot of his kit. His 4 is gonna be affected by range. So it's gonna be massive, like, infected area. How many Umbral Forma do I have? That's a good question. Can I just, like, click Forma and check? 3. I have 3. Finally a good rework. Yeah, he's been needing it. They're making the 4 better. You can cast this on companions. I think even Sentinels. This is gonna be recastable, so you don't have to kill all the enemies in it to make it cast. The line that goes out isn't gonna go away instantly. It's gonna stay on the ground for a duration, and keep hitting enemies and stacking for you. So he's getting a lot of really cool rework. Like, that rework is gonna be really cool for him. That is true. You can kind of get armor on any Warframe. Yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be very cool. I am very excited. You know what I'm wondering now? Okay, you know what? Before we do the weeklies. Oh, but you really want... That sucks. You really want Nautilus on Nova. Because Nova's 4 could actually spread Vicious Bond very easily, I would imagine. But you really want Nautilus on Nova. You know, let's just go test it real fast. And then we can start the weeklies. Oh yeah, Shadow Grafter is gone. Oh, we'll have to do these at... We'll have to do these at some point, probably after all the weeklies. Yeah, what was it? What was I about to say? Yeah, the Nidus rework is looking really good. Horrible event, yeah. That was not good. Same with the game mode. Unfortunately, we're stuck with the game mode. Now, I don't remember if my base build for my Vulpaphyla has... It does. Okay, it does have Vicious Bond. Okay. Oh yeah, we can test that today as well. Okay, kill enemy, or no, clear. And then we want to spawn some guys with armor. Okay. Is it spreading? They are? Or, oh, you know what? I think I need to check. Okay, wait. It seems to be working. But I think it actually might have been my one spreading it, and not that. So let's try that one more time, but not put the one on. Yeah, the purple number. I love this UI so much. Okay, let's press 4. Oh yeah, look at that. They're all armor stripped. Huh. So if they just have the 4th ability on them, it will spread Vicious Spawn. How interesting. Yeah, I know. The whole color scheme just looks so nice. Okay, the pet's not doing a good job. Oh, there we go. Yeah, look at that. They're all armor stripped. Huh. It actually works pretty well. And you one-shot, yeah. Run one-shotting. So Nova's actually pretty good for this setup. It's just I don't have the armor to do the thing I want. But Nova doesn't really need it. Is there a good... I could just put on the Latum for single target. The Latum can basically kill anything in the game, no problem. Wait. What version of the Latum do I have right now? Is it my corrosive? No, it's viral. Okay, we need to put the corrosive build on. I don't have a corrosive. You know what? We gotta fix things. Override. Okay. And now we just put corrosive on. Yeah, so I can show you actually what I've been doing on here. Is I found a really cool trick you can do. Okay. Let's actually just show it off real fast. Someone showed this off with, they showed it off with Excalibur. So, if you look on my Vulpaphyla, it has a Vicious Bond, which is companions melee attack strip 15% of armor. Enemies, what is it? Enemies something damaged by ability. Oh yeah. Basically, if you damage the enemies with abilities, it spreads the armor strip. So what I figured out is I can just put down a moat and give it to my pet and to me, and now the Vicious Bond spreads it to the whole group instantly. So I instantly armor strip and put viral procs on every enemy. So yeah, that's the like cool interaction. I've been trying to make use of it on other Warframes. The Wisp build leans into it a little bit more than I would on other Warframes, because I actually have the helmet ability to revive my pet, so they're always here. Persistence / Bulwark are the sole reason I'm keeping both base and prime frames now. Now on, that's fair. That actually makes a lot of sense. 2K hour build, it really is. Yeah, that one, that's a really cool trick. I'm just trying to figure out how to implement it into other Warframes and what other Warframes I can even, like, apply it to. Nova seems like a cool contender for this setup, because it works with her 4 just being on the enemies for some reason. If the pet actually, like, the pet's struggling to strip armor. I think the reason that is because the moats give the pet attack speed, and so it strips the armor significantly faster. Like, as you can see, he still hasn't even done it yet. There we go. Now it's done. But it definitely takes a lot longer without the moat. 30k Indo from Teshin. I mean, that's nice, right? Okay, like that time it was pretty fast. That wasn't too bad. Hey, Indo, love credits. I mean, that's fair. Wait, that's the setup I want to test right now. Omniforma? Okay, we'll be doing Descendia today. Oh boy, 480 Indo, you really shouldn't have. What is this? Okay, that's right. We also got new outfits for the Drifter. Also, I don't think you've played since they updated the look of the Drifter. They, a little bit ago, they did a graphical update and made them look way better. Like, look how much better the hair is now. It's like so much better. Yeah, they updated the operator a little bit as well, but the Drifter got the biggest update for visuals. Like, all the hairs look better too. I can show some of the hairs off real fast. But they did a great job with the visual update for the Drifter. Where's hair actually? I haven't customized my Drifter in so long. Oh, here it is. Yeah, like, look how much better these look. During the old piece, they added the new graphics. Yeah. Yeah, oh, they also added the big old piece update, which added some cool stuff. Like, for example, we got additions to focus schools. So we have this entire tree up here that was added to every focus school. And now they have ults, which aren't the best. But the big deal is operators are now moddable. They have their own unique mods. So like this gives me ant damage. This gives me knockdown immunity. Amp multi-shot. After using Void Strike, your next ant. Yeah, so we got some cool stuff. Arcanes for them too. Most of the arcanes are not very good though. Yeah, the mods aren't great. One of the ults aren't great. One of the biggest I think improvements that came out of the old piece is Vazarin. Vazarin's ult resurrects. Actually, that's not it. Where is it? Yeah, here it is. You can instantly revive dead players. Like, not downed. Like, if you're dead, I can press my ult and bring everyone back to life. Yeah. Actually, I like Matterize. Matterize is kind of crazy AoE damage that scales all the way up to level cap. It's actually not bad. And it can kill Acolytes easily, too. I think all three of these are very good ults. But yeah, so if you're playing in the game mode that you can't revive people like easily like arbitrations or Netracells, like you can't revive people at all in Netracells. I can revive people in Netracells because I'm running Vazarin. That is a very cool addition to the game. But it takes a lot of focus to level up the new ults. Alright. Who wants to join in on the Archon hunt? We're gonna start that right now. The operator? Do it. Do they have a hair like the one I use? I should probably look through there and check. Is that an invite? Okay. A reactor and catalyst blueprint? Oh, that's pretty good. I think they have some similar hairs, but they're not, like, exactly the same. They need to give us tattoos. I want, like, not just face tattoos. I want, like, arm tattoos. The Antrim is actually buffed by 300% damage. That's a good weapon. What you like? Okay. Well, have a good rest of your day. It is good seeing you again. Have a good day at work. Alright, you have to have a level 30 Warframe. You are not on your level, your master rank 30. I've been confusing master rank and hunter rank so much lately. Oh man, I've missed a lot. I just realized I've missed a lot on the red shards lately. It's up to a 60% chance. I have gotten a lot of not Tau Forged Reds. Lame, yeah. Wait, what is that skin on that ship on the right? Is that new? I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Those faithful believe they can secure a place in sacred Tau if they massacre the unbelievers. We have no choice but to break them with force.
In blood and glory we ascend. In ecstasy we die. Can you say the same?
I think the thing I would be most hyped for skins wise would be a Nova heirloom.
I intended
Nova's been around for a long time. She deserves it.
our martyrdom.
That's what I want next. I want Nova heirloom.
Done what needed to be done.
It's probably gonna be a guy next because Mesa got it,
Must end.
but I could hope. It would really help with some of her asset problems she has. Get it an heirloom. I just hope when they do eventually give her one, they don't do the weird demon horn thing. I'm not a fan of the Mesa helmet. I'm still not a fan of it. I don't know, right? Exactly, yeah.
You have loyalty issues,
That's the sortie. I need to look at the build for this thing. Does this look right? Yeah, this is right. The only thing I hate about this build is, I wish I could fit reload somewhere. But because you have to put acid shells in, there's like nowhere good to put a reload mod. There's just not a good option for reload. I guess I could get rid of the magnet damage, but that's fire rate and magnet, and the fire rate's actually kind of nice to have.
Wideband scans should reveal an armor's purpose in this sector.
And what of your purpose, Natar? Were you sired only to be wet nurse to these putrid apes? Which of us truly needs to
Oh, you know what I need to buy? I keep forgetting to do this.
Our position has been compromised.
I kind of want to try Foley's animation set on other Warframes. I might check that one out. Because her animation set is pretty good.
I think you just annoyed him, matey.
I can actually see it stripping the armor of enemies. Wait, do we have someone else who armor strips in here? We have Caliban, which he can armor strip. I don't know if they're doing that. I need to look at my shards on my Nova to see if I want to change those as well. Okay, I thought for some reason we got the mirror defense map.
From someone who's never been shown it. Now are you?
Because that's the way we would have had to go to the next defense target. Wait, did I slow the enemies? No, I don't think I slowed them. No, I didn't. Okay.
I take a welder to you.
I do kind of miss Nautilus. But I think the Vopophyla just makes more sense. I didn't know this guy was a solid object.
Scans, yeah. Scans about half done, I reckon.
One thing I like about playing my Nova build is I get to use the Sobek, and it synergizes with her kit. Like, the Sobek's good on its own, but it's so much better on the Warframes that actually have synergies with it. Like Nova, Saren, Araxia, Uriel.
Stop sweating, Margaret. Scan's doing fine.
Can I heal him? I think I can heal him. I can.
Things at once.
Thank you, Vazarin.
Come and have a go. You mucking imbecile.
Oh, I can't make him invincible anymore. Maybe it never worked on him.
I think she's just about good, matey. Scan's coming along.
I kind of wish my
nicely.
pet still had a contagious spawn.
Just give it another minute, I reckon.
Maybe I should look at the build again to see if I can fit it in there. There's so many mods I want on my pet, and it's so hard to fit all of them in. I need to take a second look at the Nova build and the pet build. I like Nourish on it. I think Nourish has too many synergies with Nova to not use it.
There you go. One Archon, coordinates and all.
Especially because it's also good with the Sobek as well.
As a mucking dinner.
The scans are complete, Tenno. Prepare for an assault on
But I would like to put some more range in this build. But I feel like that's not going to be easy to fit in.
Sister, Harpy, Gordon. Why do you?
Am I using double augments? No, I think I'm only... No, I am using 2 augments on my Nova. I should relook at her build. There's no way I'm not using Blind Rage, right? No, I have no power strength. Yeah, there's not a lot of room there, is there? Oh yeah, because I'm stacking so much duration. Yeah, no, there's not a lot of room for more mods there, is there? Brandos are so cool. Yeah, no, it's fine.
Archon Amar.
I am completely fine with them starting it.
Azul has promised promised him. He imagines he will be a lord of the
I don't think there's
weeklies
anywhere I could put.
instead of what he is now. The price of that vision is measured in innocent lives.
Yeah,
Stop him.
that's a problem. Is augments really make builds like kind of suck to mod for, especially when you have like Nova, where she has two really good augments. They really need to like change augments up. People have been asking for years to give us like separate slots that are just for augments, or like make them part of the kit.
He will close the distance shockingly fast when he creates duplicates. Look for the one that is armed.
But I don't think they're ever gonna do that. They really should though. Because there's some Warframes that actually want like 3 augments, like what's her face? Gyre? Gyre like needs 3 augments. I think there's some other ones too. Nova really wants 2 of hers. I would really want the 3rd one as well. Like if I could just have the 3rd one for more movement speed, I would love that. I hope they do something like that at some point. Give us another way to interact with augments that's not having to put them in the build. That would be very nice. It's crazy that it's hard to charge up my incarnate ammo on these level like 160s. Because the weapon just does that much damage.
I learned the wisdom of deception. Amar will prove a cunning opponent.
I hate that. How did I fall into that one? Suffering from success. I don't know if it's suffering from success. Having to deal with having a bunch of good augments. It generally means like, and Nova doesn't fit this though. But a lot of them, like Gyre, it's not really suffering from success. It's that she sucks without the augments. That's not really Nova's problem. Nova is 100% good without the augments. But they're really nice to have.
Amar thought himself a hunter.
Oh, the gun damage? Oh, yeah. Yeah, the gun damage is suffering the success. It really shows to have those issues on the Sybaris and what's the other one? The Sybaris and Bladem both really suffer. Hey, look, Tauforged. They really suffer from that. Because they do so much damage once you get one kill, that, like, one pellet from the multi-shot kills even at Steel Path level. And so you get no charge from all your multi-shot. Tasty Tauforged? Yeah, exactly. It's been many weeks since I've gotten a Tau Forge from there. Okay, we need to look over some of these builds real fast. I could get rid of that green shard with the current setup. It's actually kind of pointless. I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna get rid of that green shard. Yeah, they are very band-aid. There are many cases of the augments just being band-aids to actually make the ability good. What setup do I have for this right now? Okay, yeah, this is the Acolyte killing. Okay. Yeah, there's just not a lot of room for stuff in here. Give you an augment for 4 months late. Yeah. If they just gave us another slot, like over here or something, where you could put augments in, it would be, even if you have to, like, it's a resource you have to use to put on your warframes. Like, that would be so nice. Yeah, I want to look at the pet build. Can I fit in Contagious Bond in here? I could. I could easily get rid of that. Can I fit Contagious Bond in here now? Is the real question. Can I find Contagious Bond? There it is. Okay, it fits. My build is max range, but I don't use the 4 augment. Oh, okay, I love the 4 augment. Never having to press my 1. But so we use our 1 for different purposes. I actually don't, if I'm using this pet, I don't need to use it for the purpose I'm using it for. So you use your pet, or not your pet, you use your 1 to explode enemies. Whereas I use the 1 to spread Nourish. Because this AoE thing spreads Nourish as well. But I think I don't need that. If I have the pet, and I have Nourish, I don't think I need that anymore. What was I wanting to put in here? How have I forgotten what I was wanting? Oh, yeah, Blind Rage. Let's show what I want to do. I want... I want that. To make this explosion bigger. Is this giving max slow? No, it's not. I would still need Molt Augmented. I could put 1 Power Strength in and that would fix that. I wouldn't need Molt Augmented anymore. What would I put instead? Would there even be anything else I would want? There's not a lot of arcanes that would do much for me. Ugger Secrets? The thing is, I really love Energy Nexus. Energy Nexus with Nourish is so much energy regen. It's like kind of unnecessary, but I also kind of love it. It's a little over the top with Stretch. What's the radius on this? Yeah, it's very nice. 16 meters is like pretty massive. Twelve meters is still not bad. The thing is, I really want catalyzing shields. That would work. Does this give me more? Yeah, that gives me more capacity. I would need to put on a... I want to get rid of Molt Augmented. But for what? Oh no. Wait a minute. I just had a new idea. She could proc this. The problem is concentration is awkward to use. Because you have to like, you have to press nourish every time before you press your 4. And like, I don't want to do that. I think that's my issue with concentration. If I was playing like, I like concentration in Warframes where you're already spamming a lot, like on what would be a perfect example? Protea. Protea, I think that is an amazing arcane. Because she's already so spammy. It just works with her kit. It's like, it doesn't fit with Nova very well. At least with the build I'm doing. God, Hotshot would be so cool. But that would mean I'd have to put the augment back in. Which would mean I would have to get rid of catalyzing shields again. What's the range on that? 12 meters. What's the range it fires at? Oh, that is the range. And it has a 10-meter radius. Okay. Like, that's kind of cool. No, actually, I can't do that. Wait, no. That's actually bad. She really is. I realize that this is a problem. The issue with this is, I use this for my evolution, so I actually can't let my crit chance get too high. Or else I can't proc this for the damage. That's always an issue with the Latum builds. Yeah, that just won't work. Not a lot of good options. Actually, I have an idea. That's really your only options for reload, huh? Not a lot of good options. Like, you have that. Because what I could do is I could actually put the base damage for primaries arcane on my Nova. And then I could get rid of the base damage on my gun and give a reload speed mod. You know what, let's just try that for comfort. I forget what that arcane's called. I actually have completely forgotten what that is. Is this it? It's like this, but for primaries. On block? Interesting. This is it right here. Rage. It's Rage. On headshot, 15% chance for 180% damage for primary weapons. That's what I was looking for. And then, so we need to duplicate this. Put it here. Yeah, the damage one. That's what I was looking for. Because I want to get rid of this. No. This. And then... I don't feel like coming up with a name for this. You know what? Need... Or not 3 E's. Need... How do you, what's the short for damage? It's like the 3-letter word for damage. Okay, yeah, that works. Not space. Oh yeah, that's the M. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm sure I'll remember what that means. I just, you know what I want to do? I just straight up want to put this on. I thought there was a better reload mod. I just don't remember what it is. No, you know, we're just gonna do that. Because that feels way better for me. It has plenty of damage. What's that? Oh yeah, it's a recoil. Yeah, I think we're gonna roll with that. And then I like this build. So it works. Okay. This is the build we're gonna try out. And by try out, I mean we're gonna go do an Archimedia and not play this. I'm glad I just made that build, and I'm not gonna get to use it because I have to go do Archimedias. Kill Tech Rot. Alright, we can do that. Hopefully. But I like how the build's coming in. You don't have elite? Oh no. That is unfortunate. We can I don't have time, unfortunately, to unlock it today. I can help you unlock it Tuesday. You have to remind me. But there's just not enough, there's not enough time on Sundays to unlock that. Yeah, so we'll do that Tuesday. We'll get that. Oh, no. No, I have to do it now. If I don't do it now, I'm gonna forget. I forgot I need to change my shards around. You'll do it eventually, fair. If I don't go and change the shards right now on my Nova, it's never going to happen. Because there's no way after an entire Archimedia I'm gonna remember to fix the shards. Because she doesn't have a max slow right now. Okay, this isn't gonna be fun to watch. I'm not gonna enjoy it, you're not gonna enjoy it. Okay, we need Bile and this. I have to make it look nice, so I have to put them in a different order. We're gonna put the Equilibrium here. And then we're gonna put the cast speed up here. Ah, you do all the in-game content, yeah. In-game in quotes. Okay, we need that and that. Feed, not friend-shaped. Yeah, feed you this. A little bit of that. And then you need Bile. Okay, we're gonna add a duration back here. And then we have to add a power strength. As much as I want to add a duration, we have to add a power strength. I'll get to play whatever. What's gonna be fun is I get to play whatever Warframe I want. Whenever I go unlock that for you. Oh, there's something that's like. Okay, let's just make sure we have enough power strength real fast. Yes. That's the max slow, right? Yeah, 75%. Okay. We got there with the shard. My brain can't handle this. I did it wrong. The yellow one's gotta be here. I don't know why. The yellow one's gotta be over there, though. The purple's gotta be on that side. Nah, yeah, see, that feels right. I don't know why that feels right. Hello, Kirby. That just feels right, though. Did you want to join for the Archimedia? I know it's late for you. Yeah, no, that looks way better. No, I like that. I hate that my brain didn't enjoy that. Okay. So that build will have to be tested later. You're late. No, this is the wrong place. It's my fault? How is it my fault? I'm never in the wrong. Because I say so. Okay, that's not bad. A 40% base assist. That's not very good. 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 That's okay. There was one. There was one in there. Okay, you're coming on. All right, I'll go and get my stuff set up while waiting for you.
Dude, I'm so glad it's you I get to work with. Okay, get your loadout ready because once you're locked in, I cannot pull you out.
Oh hey,
whole run going to hell.
We got Nova. I could do Nova. I could bring my Sobek. Actually, I gotta fix something with my Nova build. I just remembered. Vacation. Clan. Wait, what's up with the clan? What's the problem with you, clan? I'm supposed to be doing something here. Nah, you're chilling. No, you're not. You still got an exclamation point. Nah, I will figure that out later. There's something up with the clan. I don't know what. I needed to switch one thing with the Nova build. So I have Contagious Bond, right? Yes, I put in Contagious Bond. I can switch the claws to fire, which will make Contagious Bond better. Because I don't have Archon Stretch anymore. No, okay. That fixes that. Wait, it comes back today?
Sup, Drifter?
Well, we'll probably be doing some of that
Got a set of
event
Christ events lined up for you.
Tuesday
Make
then.
sure we get a gold star.
The
on
Jade
team.
event? That should be a lot of fun. This will be a good test for this build though. Where is Lila? There you are. Give fire. I like what the event brings. The Jade event. I like that it has all of the what is it? The Eidolon arcanes in there. The Skittles are gone. I'm probably going to the store tomorrow, and I am going to look for those sour Skittles. Oh yeah, plus the Jade Arcane. That is true. It does have those in there as well. Okay, let's grab the Lex. I don't ever use this gun, but it's like actually a really good gun. There is a reason I don't use it. I don't like that it doesn't have very much Incarnate ammo, and my build is old and I don't feel like fixing it. Why cat? Because cat is good. There's your invite. I have an old build that's not as good as the new build. And I just don't feel like formatting my Lex. Which is here somewhere. Incarnate adapters mess me up. I struggle so much with finding a weapon when it has an incarnate adapter on it. There it is. I can't read that. You need a lot of those. Burns the roof of your mouth. Yeah, you know, that would make sense. You got Rhino? That's pretty good. So yeah, this used to be the meta. But, it's better to have this instead. But there's just no way for me to fit it in. With the current builds. I'd have to format my weapon, and I don't feel like doing that. But you are way better with fire than, that one. Ooh, I can grab Orthos. Used to be my most used melee until Praetos. There it is. Okay, and then we equip Nova. Wherever my Nova is. And then I think I actually want to equip. I want to equip my Sobek just to try it out. I could equip the Ceto, and I would be perfectly fine. But this is actually like a good test for my Nova build. Okay, we have the right build for that. We have the right build for that. General use. Eat. Nourish. I have rage. I have everything good in there. Yeah, this would be a good test for this build. For science, yeah. It has negative duration. That's like the one thing I wanted it to not have. Out of all the negatives it could have had, I wanted not negative duration. But that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, for this one, I want Toxic Immunity. Because this is the longest mission. Oh, I would normally put null stars on this mission. But I'm kind of the Warframe that gets their own null stars. And then Exterminate, like, nothing matters for this one. It's like so easy. I don't even know what to put on. That seems like whatever. I'll just put that on. A 53% roar. That's a big increase compared to what it was before. That's a massive increase. That's like a 10x increase. Yeah, everything looks good. Okay. And what your roar used to be. I'm gonna insta-die to Toxin Procs with my current setup. No, wait, no I'm not. I have 95% damage reduction. That's right. Nova's not as susceptible to, as other Warframes are. I'm mostly awake. I did not sleep well, alright? No, I just wasn't able to sleep well. It happens sometimes. My allergies have been bothering me, but I don't think I'm getting an ear infection. I do have... I think I still have medicine, if I do. But I don't think I'm getting one. There was like an issue with the doctor, and I couldn't get my asthma medication for a bit. And so now I'm back on the medicine, but it's not handling my asthma as good as it was. It like takes like several months for it to like make it to where I don't have to use inhalers anymore. It's very strange. It's weird too. I had a really bad asthma as a kid. And then I went like a good 10 to like 12 years there. Where I forgot I even had asthma. And then like a year or two ago, it came back and it's like worse than it's ever been. The asthma is it is. It came back and it came back hard. And so yeah, now it got so bad I had to get like pills to take because I was having to use my inhaler like twice a day, and that's not okay. That could cause many worse issues using a rescue inhaler that much. Even like twice a week is kind of bad for a rescue inhaler. But it's not so bad right now. If it bugs again, yeah. No, I haven't seen this debuff in a while. How do I get off this bike? I haven't seen this one in a while. The one where you can't use abilities? It's felt like it's been like many months since this has been a thing. Luckily, it's not like a problem. The reload speed feels really good. Because this is always my one issue with the Sobek, is the reload speed. And now we fixed it. Oh wait, actually I need to speed up. I forgot it was a survival. I imagine the medicine will get back to what it was before, where it basically completely gets rid of miasma, but it just takes time of being back on it. Yeah, how am I feeling? Mostly fine. I was shooting my Kubelich. This is actually a pretty good day for this Archimedia. We didn't get the defense mission, and we didn't get the tank. Get, what does that say? What is that? I don't remember what that is. Oh, these cold procs are unreal. Why is he so durable? Wow, was 60%. Oh, nice! You got the 60-60 electric mod? For which weapon is that? Is that for pistols? Melee, okay. Yeah, that's a good one. Where's everyone at? I should be able to hear the rest of them. Oh, yeah, the same for the pistols? Nice. And how has your day been going? Oh, there we go. Contagious Bond finally kicked in. That's actually surprising. That was the first detonation we've seen. No, that was a slow. So why are all the enemies getting cold procs? Now that the peeps that saw the edit are in the room. I liked it! I think it was good. The sound effects that you added were very good. Oh, we're done. Oh, we've done, but I think we've been done for a while. I'll be real, I think that teleport that the thief does should just have that sound effect. Because when I saw the video, I was like, I couldn't remember if you added it or if it actually makes that noise. I had to actually think about it. Hey, a Town Forest red. I mean, that's pretty good. I need to play some more of that. That was actually kind of fun to stream. Oh yeah, we have no abilities. How do I can never remember how to get off the bike. I always explode the bike to get off of it. What I've been debating doing is I don't want to do it yet. I got a mod called Vengeful Revenant. I don't know what that is. It sounds familiar. What I've been debating doing is I want to do a challenge run. Once I complete my run on Eugenics, because I still haven't unlocked everything, I want to get all achievements. But I want to do a second run on the game, but I'm only allowed to bring one cat on missions. So then rather than a party of 4, you have to only ever bring one cat out on a mission. Which does make it more challenging. But it changes up the game. Because if you go to the end of an area, like all the areas, all your cats will get to level 7. But if you only bring one cat on an adventure, they'll be level 25 by the end of the adventure. So generally the start is way harder, but the end gets way easier. Because your cat's insanely high level. So I kind of want to try to do a challenge run on there, where I do try to 100% the game with only one cat missions. I think that could be fun to stream. Can we be the cat? Unfortunately, it is not like, I don't believe there's Twitch integration. So it's not like, Cult of the Lamb. You can't be one of my cats. Unfortunately. That would be pretty cool, though. But it also has the downside, is once a cat dies, like, you can't ever get them back. It worked really well in Cult of the Lamb, because I could eternally bring you all back to life. And so once you joined the cult, you were forever in the cult. I cannot do that in Eugenics. Yeah, because some of the cats are going to get pretty crazy in those runs. There are there's also advantages and disadvantages to bringing solo cats. Some of the disadvantages is, I believe, if your cat gets charmed, you instantly lose the run. But some advantages are you don't have to bring as many items out. Because, like, if I want to do, like, a hard run right now and I want to bring 4 cats, I have to equip all my cats. Whereas if you're doing solo runs, you don't need to equip the cats at all, really. The cult was torture? I took good care of you guys. You just didn't appreciate it. I'm still sad I didn't 100% that game. I was like 2 achievements away. That'll be for another time. Agree to disagree. You guys had a great life. We gave you money? Yeah, but eventually I gave you money. See how that works? I'm pretty sure I gave you guys more money than you gave me. That's probably not true. That killing you and selling your meat doesn't count as giving me money. That's not how that works. Communism, yeah. It's our money. Midas did steal a ton of my money, though. That was his money. Until I caught that bastard. In a bear trap. And then forcibly made him join my cult. Yeah, that one was bad. I felt bad about that one. You had literally joined the cult too. You joined the cult, and I went and immediately permanently executed you. But you came back, so that's good. Reading is hard, okay? It wasn't intentional, so it's fine, yeah. It wasn't intentional. I was just dumb. He was not the same. We don't know that. It could have been the same him. There's no way to prove it wasn't. He had the same name. And he looked the same. Oh, wait, I see your comments. It's a mod called Vengeful Revenant. It's a stance. Okay. Yeah, you can join. Once we're done with this Archimedia, you can join for the next one. Okay, you're doing the Archon Hunt, nice. I've already done that, but I will be doing the Cyndia, because I remember Hyper saying there was something good in there. And then I'll be doing the other Archimedia and the Netracell. That's what we'll be doing for... That's what's the plans for the rest of the day. I'm doing pretty good, how about you? Just getting the weeklies done. The Archimedia is like really easy this week for $19.99. It doesn't have either of the bad things. It doesn't have the tank or the defense mission. What did we get? Oh, Universal Fallout. Yay. That's just what I wanted. Universal Fallout. Still haven't gotten that yet. I have it and Hot Shot. I have like, I think I almost have another set of Hot Shot. And I've given out quite a bit of Hot Shots to people that need them. Just because I'm probably never gonna sell it. Ungrateful. Wait, I should probably summon you. There's a pizza there. I've never seen a pizza here. I gotta like adjust. But how has your day been going? You're bugged? What's bugged about you? You look fine to me. I think it might be just a your screen thing. Oh, what does that mean? Okay, we did it. Got teleported? Interesting. I think I just had my wrist at a weird angle. If my left wrist is feeling weird. I think it's better now. I keep shooting my Kubelich. I'm sorry. You look like an enemy. It's not my fault. Oh no, the cash supply got destroyed. Wait, is this truck gonna explode for like 1 billion damage? Oh yeah, that's right. That's why I want to do this India. I couldn't remember what was in there. We will be doing the Cavia Archimedia next. For anybody that wants to join in on that. That's what we'll be doing next. Okay. That sounds good. Yeah, I'm liking the slight changes to the Nova build. I'm really enjoying the reload speed on the Sobek. This is actually one of those situations where like a Riven would actually be huge. Like having a Riven with like a reload speed, crit chance, and crit damage, or like multi-shot on it would be really nice. But I'm not gonna use Rivens. So we're just gonna put on a solo reload mod and just deal with it. That's all the mod does, is give reload speed. Could you not shoot me? I can't stop him. That guy's got a lot of HP. Okay, we got a green. Oh wait, that was it. We're done. That was like really easy. Besides the like start of the missions not being able to use abilities, that was like actually like a really easy Archimedia. And I got to test out my Nova build.
Hey, hi, a freaky space friend.
Yeah, green and yellow. Okay, let's.
Selmir and Minerva are
not
ready
do
when
that.
you are. Stand. Let
It's
me
this
know if you're
button.
hunting that
Let's
one
buy our hot
elusive
shot for
Philly
this
pix.
week. You know what? We'll buy the other two guys as well. Yeah, I have an entire another hot shot. Yeah, I'm liking the build. I like the changes to it.
Hours of adhesive entertainment.
What did we get out of this? Oh, more weapon slots, nice. Especially since I just also sold a bunch of weapons. Started today's stream. Because I leveled a bunch of stuff and I could get rid of it. Okay. I am gonna go to the Iron Wake and see Teshin real fast. And then I'll invite everyone for the next Archimedia. Who is wanting to join for that? So I know who to invite. That's actually pretty nice though. We got a red shards on that Archimedia. We're actually going down in Riven Slivers, which is kind of crazy. I never thought I would see the Riven Sliver amount go down. I thought it was always just gonna go up. Ooh, I almost forgot about that. That's like one of the more important things to buy. But I have everything else. Okay. Alright, now to go see Teshin. Okay. I think everyone said he has Indo today, which I'm not gonna buy. No, you, not Conclave. Oh! We have the magic number of Riven Ciphers. 1 Regalia? That would be nice. I have a feeling it's not going to. I feel like it might be a 2 Regalia item. But that would be pretty cool if it was 1. Okay. And then I shall invite people. Did you want to join, Kirby? Yes, you're welcome to join. You don't know? You think it might be too late right now? It's completely up to you. It would be fair if it is too late. It was 30k Endo, is what Teshin had. What is the new Warframe's called? What's her name? I can't even remember what her name is. Oh, there it is. F-O. I was wanting to look at these. Oh, that's right. You can't see how she holds the gun. I hate that. Thank you. That is one thing I dislike. Is I want to see how they hold the gun before I buy the thing. And I may have gotten rid of my Foley. I do not own a Foley anymore. I fed her to Helmuth. I'm trying to wake up, but I'm tired.
Hey, how's it going? Are we winning?
A mean joke.
Oh, I knew you'd come back.
That is completely fine. I don't need this. If you had a red shard, I would buy it, Bird.
Bye-bye now.
Well, I don't need that. I'm sorry.
Oh gosh. Several experiments
I already have
have
2 guns equipped. We get a mirror defense? Oh, let's just play Nova. It's kind of just that easy. All right, we're playing Nova today. Look at that. It's just that easy. No, I would never hurt that sweet boy. Bird is too good for this world. Okay, yeah, I think I'm like good. I'm just using the same build. Yeah, we're kind of just set. Alright, nice.
Prepare for all phases. The experiments Master Entrati began are irreplaceable.
I gotta use an S tier frame. What is Nova then? Mine are decent. Okay, good. Don't like the fish. I don't know what I did in my graphic settings. Oh no, it's fixed. Okay, it's fixed. I wish I had a screenshot of it. For some reason, the fish with my graphic settings used to look like he was frozen. But I guess whatever was going on, they fixed it. Like the jar that he's in looked like it had like frost on it. That might have just been a graphic bug.
Tenno, I need your help to help Lloyd. It's what Master Entrati would
A
have
Hildren.
wanted.
The outside of this area looks crazy.
I'm glad to be
The skybox here, I don't even know what's going on with all that.
where I am. He wants to go.
Wait, was Frost one of my options?
Lloyd has tasked us
No.
with finalizing several
I had a really
experiments,
good options
and
too. Like
then
all
we'll be
3 of
working
those are
back
really good
until the
warframes.
job is done. We are
I don't have a build for
ready.
Caliban.
We must conquer or
Wait,
we
no.
must
Kalerbo.
die.
I don't have a build for
If we
Kalerbo.
fail,
But Kalerbo
we
is a
fail.
very good warframe. I have a build for Caliban. And he would have been a pretty good option.
Well done, lads. Well done.
Oh, force it? Is it not working? Okay.
Your eyes aren't deceiving. Master Entrati's experiments are under.
I don't know why the Archimedes are so buggy. This happens like all the time with Archimedes.
Bird 3. What I would.
Who is asking for a Kalerbo build? I mean... I know what I would build on him. If I had a... whenever Kalerbo Prime comes out, supposedly at the end of the year, I know how I'm going to build him. I am definitely doing a persistence build with his augment for Overguard, and he's like basically going to be unkillable. And I cannot wait to try that build out. He actually might be one of the better warframes with persistence. Okay, we can play the video game now. Oh, wow. Oh my god. I looked at my Kuva Lich and I was like, why are the enemies level 75? They're not level 75, my Kuva Lich is. I got so confused for a second there. Oh no, you're all good. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a good rest of your night. We'll be, Tuesday, though, we'll be doing the Jade event. I don't think you've ever done the Jade event, have you, Kirby? Oh, you got disconnected? That is unfortunate. Okay, yeah, so that'll be fun. Oh my god, stop shooting your own Kuva Lich. He comes at me quick, alright? The way he runs at me is real aggressive. You're back, I hope, yeah. Luckily, whenever that happens, it does most of the time let you back in. Why is it only ice ampoules over here? Or however you say these things. Oh no, I see a fire. Is it letting you back in? I can exit, because it's only the first mission. If it's not letting you back in. It's not, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and exit then. Since it's only the first mission. Does Vobin need strength or duration?
Toothsome conundrum, which I believe you will find quite engaging.
Let me re-invite you. Be sure you come here before you join. Let me look at my build real fast. I'm pretty sure I have a Vobin build. I think it depends on the build you're going. Like this build, I think most of the time, Vobin really wants range. He wants a little bit of strength and a little bit of duration. Yeah. The build I actually want to use is this. This is the better build. You're supposed to not get rid of the problem with this build is I got rid of the 3. I need to get rid of the 1 and then make it a 3 build. So I have to fix this build later. It seems to be the more fun way to play him is to use the 3. I like the other setup. I like the setup where you use his 2 for damage, but it's like kind of clunky. The 3 is less clunky. In my opinion. Yeah, and Hyper said strength for buffs, but range for traps, which does make a lot of sense. You need to have a little bit of strength for the, like, close to 200% is pretty important for the traps. Just so they do, like, more damage. But because of how scaling works with Vobin, once you get to, like, past, like, level 1,000, 2,000 enemies, the traps start doing more damage than normal. And so they start killing things faster. At higher levels.
These caviar seem like Master Entrati's.
So I need to force it again.
Remember, our aim is to safeguard Master Entrati's experiments. Repel the enemy and keep it quiet. The family must never learn of what occurs down here. Several experiments are threatened by the.
Do I need to force the mission, or is it not popping up for you?
We shall protect Master Entrati's good works via a 3-phase response.
I'll force it? Okay.
Well. Heads high and hearts
There we go.
full of fire. Let's finalize those experiments.
I was thinking, maybe we can be.
Why did it kick you out of the squad?
Yes, your eyes aren't deceiving you.
Did you not come here before you,
Is working in the sanctum now. So many responsibilities to juggle.
Did you not come to the caveat area? I feel like that's what's happened.
Tenno, I need your help to help Lloyd. It's what
Is everything
Master
good?
Entrati would have wanted.
We'll give them a little bit longer. They haven't responded.
I like it here. Lots of natural light for a basement.
That Baruch looks cool.
Planet.
That is Baruch, right? Yeah, that has to be Baruch. I tried to make a Baruch build work.
Come.
I could not figure out a build where I actually enjoyed playing Baruch. I don't know. He kind of just feels like a more clunky, not as good Valkyrie.
Word to the wise, Tenno. Do not ask about bad 1 and 2.
Yeah, let's just go back to the ship, and I'll invite you from the ship. Were you in the Cavi area, or were you on your ship? You can't answer yes to that. Okay, you were in the Cavi area, huh? I don't know. Archimedes are just acting weird today, I guess. It's definitely not the first time we've had problems getting people into Archimedes.
Well done, lads, well done! I dare say the
I like it here. Lots of natural light. Master Entrati's experiments are under threat from... Remember, our aim is to safeguard Master Entrati's experiments.
Mission canceled.
Lloyd
What
has
keeps
passed
canceling?
us
Wait, you try to start the mission.
several experiments. Prepare for all phases.
It doesn't like whenever I start it. That's
Murmur
strange.
or no murmur, I've been sleeping better since.
You know, I didn't expect my operator to die that fast.
Didn't even break a sweat.
Something I like, and I'm trying to remember what I disliked about Baruch. I like that Baruch doesn't use energy to stay in his 4, but to be honest, to build up his gauge to stay in his 4 is actually more annoying than getting energy. Because the builds just felt strange. Like, some of his abilities wanted power, strength, and no range, and some of his abilities wanted a ton of range but didn't care about power strength. And so it like equaled out to be this really weird, clunky build that, like, I couldn't find a build that actually felt decent to play. All of them just felt horrible. And like they were all lacking stuff. Like, he does a lot of damage. He's a good Warframe. It's just the builds don't... I don't like the build. The different builds you have to do with him. None of them feel right. And like 99% of the time, I'd rather just play Valkyrie. Because I think she's just as a more like cohesive Warframe that just makes more sense, and it's just easier to get energy. With the current state of the game, getting energy even as a Exalted Warframe is not hard. So the, like, gimmick to his thing not using energy isn't that big of an upside. If anything, it's more of a downside. And it's harder to fill up his gauge than it is to get energy. Yeah, I feel like they kind of need to. They don't need to buff his damage. They just need to fix his abilities. His abilities just don't... They don't work well. Because he's got plenty of damage. That's right, he is getting a new skin, isn't he? I don't even remember what it looks like. Loki, after seeing that thing you posted of people voting for Loki, I actually kind of do wish Loki would get a rework. Loki is one of those Warframes that only has 2 good abilities. Like, nowadays, Disarm is basically useless. And then, like, his Switch Teleport isn't that good unless you put the Augment. Actually, he only has really 1 good ability. His Clone can kind of be useful in ways. The Clone can kind of be gimmicky, where you can put the Augment on it to proc all stat effects to make use of Impetus. And then you could put on Roar to get a ton of power strength for Roar. And then I guess his Switch Teleport does give him like 9 seconds of invulnerability. But he's already an invisibility Warframe, so I don't know if he actually really needs invulnerability. I don't know. He's a weird Warframe that could probably use a rework. I feel like right now, he only really has 1 good ability, and that's turn invisible. And I'm gonna be real, I don't even know what his passive does. Rhino's passive needs a rework. I'm actually kind of fine with how Iron Skin works. I don't think Iron Skin has really any problems. Like, it does feel bad comparing it to, comparing it to Dante. But, like, you can easily go to level cap with Rhino, and Iron Skin is, like, it carries you to, like, durability-wise to level cap. So it's not bad. It's just not as good as Dante's. I think Rhino's passive, his 1 and his 4, need some help. The 4's nice because it can CC Acolytes. But the 1 nowadays is actually just useless. It used to be kind of cool with his old Augment, where you could build up a ton of armor, but with the way the game works now, that's just unnecessary. Just pressing Rhino Skin or Iron Skin every time it breaks, you're like plenty tanky. Wait, Rick, at you, yeah. The necromechs are pretty dangerous. Why do I hear a flamethrower? Who has a flamethrower? Alright, next we got the... Oh hey, another red shard. Not a Tau Forge, but you know, I'll take a red shard. Indeed, very good loot. Okay, this one's gonna be a struggle at the start. This one's actually kind of concerning. Oh, and we have demon children. Oh boy. I love that. I love the demon children are here as well. There we go. This one's actually gonna be kind of hard to defend. How close are we? Only a few more kills. Yeah, but the issue is, like, yes, they do Iron Skin better, but Rhino can tank all the way up to level cap with 0 issues because of how strong it is. Like, sure, other people are doing it better, but it's still ridiculously strong. Like, I've done multiple level cap runs with Rhino. The survivability is so, it's, you don't even have to think about it. You just hear the Iron Skin break and you just press it again. It's so strong, even though it's so much worse than the other two. So it's like, it's kind of hard to buff it at that point. Like, they could buff it, but it doesn't need it. The rest of his kit, in my opinion, is falling behind more. Like, the 1 and 4 do almost nothing, and the passive literally does nothing. Well, no, the 1 does nothing. The 4 is kind of useful, because it can crowd control a lot of enemies in the game you wouldn't think it would be able to. Like, acolytes, and like things like that. It can actually crowd control. Which gives it some use. But oftentimes you'll just like one-shot acolytes, so it's kind of like, what's the point? Like, they could improve Iron Skin. I just don't think it's necessary. They definitely should look at his 1 and his 4 first, and his passive. If they made the passive like a thing that gives you more armor, that could be huge for Iron Skin in some functionality. And he has real roar. He doesn't have the nerfed roar, which is kind of big for Rhino. And he's also one of 2 Warframes that can have Nourish and Roar on the same Warframe, which is kind of big. Or Roar, an even bigger thing is Rhino can actually have, oh no, he can't have that. Yeah, no, he's one of the only Warframes that can have Roar and Nourish. He can't have Zada's. No one can have Zada and Roar at the same time, unfortunately. Because Zada replaces Roar. That would be crazy if he could, though. If that was an option, I would 100% put Zada over Nourish on my Rhino. If he could do that. Okay, the Demon Children aren't that bad if I play Nova. That 95% damage reduction actually helps out way more than I thought it would. I thought they would still hurt a good amount, but I guess not. It would be nice. I mean, it would make it better, but it doesn't need it. I think it's the biggest thing. Like, it's crazy. Rhino basically has 2 useless abilities. And he's still, like, in my opinion, one of the best Warframes in the game. Where would I put Rhino? He's definitely top 10. He might even like be top 5 Warframes. But that competition gets like steeper every year. You don't think Rhino's like top 5 or top 10? Who would I put at the top 5? I would put Nova and Dante there. No! Rhino's insane. I think you gravely underestimate how powerful Iron Skin is. I could do a level cap run to show you, but it would be the most. It actually makes level cap so casual. I don't think you've like brought the Iron Skin to its like limits. He's definitely like he used to be the person I would play if I wanted to do a really easy level cap. It used to be him and Revenant. I have a lot more options now. But he actually just makes level cap runs just that easy. Because you don't have to worry about damage because you have a real roar. You don't have the helmet roar. It's so much better on Rhino. You can easily get it over 200%. And then, like, you don't die. It's so easy to not die as Rhino. No, he's S tier. If I would have put him in an actual tier list, he'd be S tier. I don't play a lot of Rhino anymore because he is my most played Warframe. I would definitely put him in the top 10 of all Warframes. Like, think about it like this. Like, the Overguard from Kalerbo and from Dante is better. Like, significantly better. And specifically with Dante. But the ability to just give yourself Overguard is such a powerful ability. It actually makes his survivability better than almost every other Warframe in the game. Like, who has a better survivability than Rhino that's not Kalerbo and Dante and Revenant? Any Warframe with like damage reduction doesn't scale as well as him. Every damage reduction Warframe like Nova, Eclipse from Mirage, all of them fall off before his Overguard dies. I can't think of another Warframe that has shield gating Warframes do. They scale up, like Kalerbo. I would still say Overguard is better than shield gating stuff. Because with Overguard, you have two shield gates. You have the Overguard gate, and then you have the shield gate underneath it. And it gives you status immunity, which status immunity is pretty huge. I guess nowadays, since persistence has become relevant, it's like a thing in the game now, you can argue any persistence Warframe with status immunity like a Naros and Valkyr are actually better survivability than Rhino. I would say that's actually better survivability than even Dante. A Naros is effectively immortal all the way up to level cap. Same with Valkyr. Both of them basically cannot die. But persistence becomes dramatically worse if you don't have status immunity. Which there aren't a lot of Warframes that can do status immunity and persistence. Brindle can, but it's a little clunky. I think Valkyr... Oh no, Nidus. Nidus is kind of weird too, though, because he has to build it up. I'm not a big fan of the way Nidus does it. He has to build up his health. But as far as survivability goes, Rhino is like... He's like top 3. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that one's like broken. That's like on another level of survivability. It does, but you could die. But with persistence, you're literally immortal. The combination of her passive and persistence, she cannot die. Because I actually have... I have had my passive proc doing level cap runs with her. And if there's no enemy, if there's not enough enemies to build it up before you can proc it again, or before you can build it up again, you can die. I would never not run a shield gate / persistence build for Valkyr. After doing a lot of level cap runs with her, I would always either have a shield gate or a persistence. I like to think of the passive not as her main survivability, but as her backup survivability if persistence or shield gating fails. That's how I look at her passive. Because those other two are much more reliable. You got purple key? Okay. But besides besides those 5 warframes, Valkyr, Naros, I'm sure there's more. There aren't a lot of warframes that have better survivability than Rhino. Actually, Araxia would work too, because she's the status immune resistance setup. So Araxia would also scale past Rhino. She'd be another one. Where does it want me to bring this key? But it is a seriously good ability. I know on paper it looks so much worse than the other ones, but being worse than literal immortality, only slightly worse than literal immortality, is still really good. Unfortunately, his survivability has the same problem every other Warframe does, except Valkyr, is it can be nullified. Dante and Valkyr are actually kind of unique. There might be more. That their survivability works through nullification. Because Dante doesn't lose the overguard he generated through his ability if he gets nullified. And Valkyr's passive can't be nullified. That's actually that's like 2 huge things with those Warframes. That's one huge thing with those 2 Warframes. Is both of them work through nullifiers. Which isn't the biggest deal, because it's kind of easy to avoid nullifiers. But that's becoming more relevant, especially with the new game mode they added, the Perdita Rebellion hard mode of it. Because almost every boss in that nullifies you when they attack you. And so having survivability that ignores that is actually very useful. In those niche situations. But it seems to be more of the direction the devs are going. Also, Rhino is hilarious during the Jade event. I'll play some Rhino during the Jade event to show it off. Because there's so many Jade Eximus in the Jade event, it's so easy to get over 2 million Iron Skin. Just all the time. Just have a permanent 2 million Iron Skin. Well, I'm glad I got to test this Nova build out. I think I like it better than what the setup was before. I do miss Nautilus, though. I will say. But free armor stripping is a little bit more useful than Nautilus. Free AoE armor strip is very nice. What happened to that guy? I'm actually surprised how much damage the Sobek does to Necromegs. Because I never think of the Sobek having, like, insane single target. But it actually doesn't have bad single target damage. Because I always think about it as an AoE weapon. I think there's one more round, or are we done? I can't remember. We're done, nice. Alright, time to do the Netracell. Alright, time to switch to my Nova build But this is the real Nova build.
I wouldn't want Lloyd to struggle, so here I am.
2 legendary canes, yeah, that's not bad.
Bird 3.
Oh,
What I wouldn't
one
give
moment.
for some of that optimism. What you need? And my humble be with you in 5. Design the Netracell's key glyphs to hobble anyone carrying meat for the lab's defenses. But those same defenses will see you as undesirable. Easy come, easy go. To lead the anchor hold, you need all 4 key glyphs. Good luck to you. Only one way out of the anchor hold. Use that.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay. Oh my god, I thought I was playing Wisp. I just pressed my 2 thinking I was gonna go invisible. I in fact did not go invisible. I always forget how much faster you become if you equip Praetos. It's so much faster. I think there's also a Volt in here. The point still stands, though. Wait, I heard that. I have a feeling it's this way. Alright, I'm wrong. Can only be this way then, yep.
That's the metro cell. Open it. We ain't done! Local threats are triggering a security override. Clear out the uglies to pop the door.
Well, that's a Necroman. There's not much in the game that can survive the Latum. So after this, we're gonna do Descendia. Did you want to join for that, Hyper? Did anybody else want to join for Descendia? I think we'll have... Right now, I think we'll have 2 open slots for Descendia. You're down? Okay. Yeah, I figured you wanted to join. Alright, so we'll have 1 open slot left for Descendia. Here you go. I do as well. It is already running a little late for Descendia, but I still want to get it done. It usually doesn't take very long. Just finish farming a mod. What mod did you go get? I love my 70-second duration nourish on Nova.
It's working! You gotta keep going.
Over a minute of nourish. Not lucky. How do you get Life Strike? Is that Nightmare missions? It's been a while since I farmed that one. Dark side. Oh, okay. or deflection. Oh, okay. That's the one where you have to escort the dudes, right? The last one you said, deflection. That one, do you just run Volt? I know Vazarin is actually like OP for that mission. Yeah, that one's awful. I do not like that game mode. Volt can make the dudes hilariously fast though. And then you don't have to worry about healing them either if you have Vazarin with Volt. Because you can actually just heal them yourself rather than using life support. I hate whenever that's in a sortie. They should remove that from the sortie. No one likes that mode. Oh no, there's a real question. Out of the like 3 worst game modes in the game, Armageddon, Deflection, and Foley's mission, what's the worst of the 3? Or like, what's the order? I think my order might be the worst to least bad. Would be Foley, Armageddon, Deflection. I think that might be my order. But it's hard to say. They're all so close together with how bad they are. Deflection number 1, that's fair.
Can't wait to see what you got.
But I think the difference between Deflection and the other 2 is you can't really speed the other 2 up that much. Whereas Deflection, you can actually speed up quite a bit.
I wonder what Albrecht planned on doing with that.
I've never seen an item fall down there before. So, it's the, because the paintings charge up quicker, right? Oh, you're doing good at Warframe. You're able to do the Archimedes and everything. Most people can't do Archimedes. Yeah, Armageddon, I don't know. I don't like Armageddon as a game mode.
Mission complete. Excellent work, team.
It's like actually kind of hard to keep things alive. It's like a mirror defense where you have to play a defensive Warframe. Red shard? Oh yeah, we did get a red shard. That's actually like really worth it. Time to Tau Forge. Nice, nice. Okay, I will invite everyone, and we can finish up with the Descendia. If I can find my mouse cursor. Yeah. Largely based on map tiles, and lets you even talk about enemies walk and kill the entire squad. Yeah! Yeah, tile sets really make a difference in there. It is nice that you can speed it up, though. Not much good in the calendar. Oh, actually, the end of the calendar actually has some good stuff. Unfortunately. I think Eximus shouldn't be crowd control immune. That was a better time when you could not everything was better back then. Most things were worse. But when you used to be able to crowd control Eximus, it was actually like I liked that way more.
To this. To use my past? To use me for target practice? Very well. On we go.
Well, I should charge up my Ladum in case I ever need it. We'll do that.
Remarkable. Hold the lens of another's mind to your own, and what comes out the other end is a sea of fragmented colors like the twist of a child's toy to rays of light.
I thought this was simply just one of your less flattering evenings, devil.
Okay, we have charged up the Ladum.
What is that horrible smell? Devil, is that you?
What is happening with the body? Is ragdolling like that? Why couldn't that guy get up? I have 4K exo. What is that? I have about. What does that mean? I tried to read that. And then I can't read this thing hyperset either. We need smaller words. Oh wait, those are my coins. No, I'm dumb. Don't no one say anything. I don't want to hear it.
The meaning of this is quite clear.
I forgot I named them that.
And a great deal of it.
That's a lot of coins. 40, almost 40,000. That's so many coins. I'll make big things to spend them on eventually. There will be. Oxel coins, yeah. I forgot that's what I called them. There's a thing I want to set up that it's like kind of annoying to set up, but you could actually like put hats or like do different things to my V2 model. But I gotta like come up with the things and like a sticky note that says dumb. You could put that on my V2 model. But I gotta like find the assets and then put it all together. The enemies couldn't get up. Weak bones? Okay. Oh, osteoporosis. I can't read the word. I know what it is. The weak bones. I figured it out. Sounds like nerds to me. I actually don't know anything about that. Thank you, thank you. I didn't read it, I just remembered the word. I think that's just like a thing you get when you get old. An interesting thing is, among other things, yes, yeah, that along that topic is like steroids have many downsides, but there are a few upsides to steroids. One of the few upsides is, it made me think of this, is it makes your bones more dense, so you're less likely to get stuff like that. Like, even if you take them for like a few years, your bones will be permanently more dense. Is that Kalerbo? Hello.
Oh, Kulivo, you sorry beast.
I don't think I've ever seen him in here.
So
He is really tanky.
a perfect citizen for this purgatory.
But there aren't many things in this game that can survive a full ammo of
Does this one not
Latum.
understand? All sins are forgivable, but first,
he's
one
tanking
must
it.
forgive themselves. There is no redemption in revenge.
He's struggling a little bit, but he's tanking it. I don't know if he can stand up anymore. I don't know why he's on the ground, but he's not enjoying whatever's happening. The upside, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no prime sure-footed. Oh, the poor Kalerbo with no prime sure-footed. Thank God he can't turn on Overguard. Oh, he's all tuckered out again. Okay, he's by far the toughest enemy I've ever seen in this mode. He's making Uriel look like a joke, and Uriel's actually reasonably tanky. Who are you? A person come all the way from Daviri to stab Kalerbo? Could you stop lightly knocking me back, please? Where did he go? What's happening? Okay. That was weird. I've never seen that before.
Dear sweet giant cat, lead us swiftly to the heart of corruption.
Kalerbo makes the tank look like a joke. He was so tanky. Hey, stop that. Don't knock me into the air. Oh wait, let me see. Wait, I didn't see chat. Pretender to the throne? I don't think I get it. Tank with the Y? I know, I think I'm just dumb. Oh no, okay. Because it's a okay, no, I get it. I get it. I figured it out. I assumed Kalerbo as well. So I will say something that helps with are you playing? Oh my god. Look at the littlest Legasite. Oh my god. Where is he? Where is the little guy? Oh no, he's gonna be so hard to kill. Where even is he? Oh, there he is. We cannot have this man run. If he runs, we'll never find him again. Oh my god, that was actually terrifying. We had to kill him. Imagine having to chase that guy down.
Here, I might gather you into mine. In this desolation of the devil's mind, we take what shelter we can.
We put the glyph on her. While shields are active, gain armor that stacks over time. Upon taking health damage, lose 25% of the... Nah, that's some garbage. Just give me the health and energy
Souls light,
regen.
we will endure.
Ooh. Oh yeah, something. Wait, are you playing Vobin? You are. What I would recommend with playing Vobin is put your vortex down from your 4. I think default is you hold your 4 to press it to put it down, and then throw your 2 next to the vortex. So they're not bouncing around everywhere. They're just in the vortex, and then they just die.
Come on. Rummage through my things. Take what you need. It's not like I can stop you.
You can't.
Yet.
This is my stuff now. Oh, is the random playing Clerva? Ah, okay.
Mindless destruction. Perhaps this is a memory of the devils from when he was a little boy smashing his toys.
Wait, does acid shells work here? No. That would be nice if acid shells worked.
Bon. The devil is our locomotive and we must blow off his steam.
Okay, Latum has been charged up again. That was you pressing 3? Oh yeah, the 3 does damage, doesn't it? You know when he came out, it didn't have line of sight checks? His 3 was so much nicer when it didn't have line of sight checks. I think it was his 3 and his 4. If you did 2 3s and then into a 4, I think both of those didn't have line of sight checks. Yeah, I wasn't playing the game either when he came out, but I have heard it was he was pretty good. Was not just a support.
Like fleeting thoughts that escape one's grasp, these devices seek to elude us.
Why are all of you in this corner right here? Stop that. I thought we were done. I'm gonna be honest. A pistol ribbon. That's just what I was wanting. I can throw it on the pile of all my other pistol ribbons I have. No, they waxed the floor. Worst debuff. Do I actually build up momentum? Yeah, you do start to build up momentum.
Like an unfortunate urchin, Father Leon Alhard has become caught in the machinery. If this descent is to continue, best make sure he is not chewed to pieces.
This suffering begins to feel like great boulders. One more upon my shoulders with each floor.
Indeed. Imagine what it was like to
It's crazy having guns that can kill these guys. I'm pretty sure these guys have like 90% damage reduction. But I refuse to do the mechanic and just want to kill them this way. Nope, nope. I almost clicked on the leave. Do you have to go?
Are you afraid or merely unprepared? You have arrived. Good. Here you are safe.
Abilities cost no energy is like so cursed. It's like a, well, I guess that's not where all my survivability is, because we have overguard. But thank you for joining. I appreciate it.
Alchemy? Did we finally figure out how to make gold from lead? Magnifique.
Where's the actually alchemy thing at? Oh, there it is. With a little bit of extra range I put in my build, I can actually hit most people with Nourish pretty easily. It's kind of
Dear
nice.
Sweet giant cat, lead us swiftly to the heart of corruption.
I hate those nullifier guys. Whatever those corpus guys are on roller skates, not a fan of them. That guy. A real size, or a full-sized Legasite.
own psyche we find a shrine to himself.
No, they waxed the floors again. That's why I fell off the map. I was like, that was weird. I was slotted a lot more than I thought I would have. To have our Skittles? No, I ate my Skittles. I ate all of them. But I go to the store tomorrow. I can pick up more. I fell in another hole. I hate it when they wax the floors. Insane. I'm sorry. They're just so good. I will check if there are the sour ones though. There is no communism here, alright? They're not our Skittles. Community Skittles? No, there's no community Skittles. Am I supposed to be shooting stuff? I just now thought about it. Is that even the game mode? I think I am. Yeah, no, because we just have to kill them before they get over here. Get back here, you. You know the enemy's tanky when the Latum struggles. Family kit. That is true. It is family size for a reason.
I believe the meaning of this is quite clear. Death, and a great deal of it.
I did not buy them. The family size for a family. I bought the family size for me. I'm sorry. It was worth it though. And to be honest, I don't think it was enough. I need the 2 family size. They only lasted like 4 days. Which is like quadruple the length that like buying a family size of cheeses used to last for me.
Such machines. What empty scars they must leave in their wake. Yet without them, no progress is to be made.
This is a kingdom.
When I used to be able to eat cheeses,
its emperor.
those did not last long.
Obey me. Stand down.
I had to buy those very rarely, or else it would become a problem.
Only far braver souls than you.
I am. They don't last long with me. Yes, family size plus. And a nerf him, yeah. I gotta be careful. I don't buy snacks too often, because if I buy them too much, it becomes a quick problem. I eat them way too fast. Sometimes whenever I used to buy Cheez-Its, I would just forego a meal. I'm just like, you know what? Today we're just eating Cheez-Its. We're eating the whole family-sized box of Cheez-Its today. And that's today's plan. I never regret it. It's always the right decision.
In my life, I have strived to endure countless mortifications. None was more arduous, more tortuous. Nothing shook my faith like listening to music from the year 1999.
Did he just say nothing shook his fate? Like listening to the music in 1999? That's crazy. That's crazy stuff right there. Yes. I've never heard that line. That's pretty great. The boy bands, they got to him. Oh hey, we're to I almost said Dante. We're to Uriel. He's not Dante.
Become this boring after a while?
Marie, a baptism of brimstone for you! Not bad, Drifter.
Gotta love the Latum. Alright, nice. That was a good bit of weeklies. Took a little bit longer than I thought it would. Actually, no, that wasn't too bad. Yeah, 10 o'clock's not too bad. The Omniforma blueprint. It's beautiful. I can never have enough Omniforma. If I could, I would replace every Forma with an Omniforma. And sometimes I try to. I don't think I can craft it. I have a big doubt I can craft that. Oh wait. We're not done with stream. I want to get these done. These gotta take like not even 10 minutes to do both of these. Yeah, exterminate and exterminate. Oh yeah, no, we're gonna knock these out real fast. You already did yours? Okay. You can exit then, if you don't want to join in. But what were you gonna say? Ah, it's secondary only. That is slightly annoying. Never mind, they're level like 10. It's like perfectly fine. Actually, I can just straight up walk around and they'll die to my null stars. I don't have the augment, so they don't AoE die. Hey, an argon crystal.
Darken their ranks and they are on the run.
Just what I was
Another
needing.
Successful mission. Find extraction.
I saw that. I'm so glad both of these are exterminates. I need to sell that pistol too once I get this. Cause I like cleaned up my
Mission
inventory,
complete.
and so
Excellent
I need to
work,
I need to make sure it doesn't get dirty again. I wonder how many weapon slots I have now, cause I sold a good amount of stuff. And I think I got 2 more weapon slots from the Did I get an edit of that before shorts? I don't know, cause the thing I'm worried about is it gonna mess up the algorithm to upload like a eugenics in between the Warframe? I hate that I have to like. I would like to just upload it. You know what I mean? Cause I like it. I think it's a good video. But I hate that I have to think about the garbage YouTube algorithm.
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing.
I thought that door was closed. If you sprint, wait. I can't read some of that. It's a Miku Warframe. Oh my god, yeah, if you squint hard enough, actually though, with the Syandana, I see it. I know, I see what you're saying. Now I can't unsee it. Oh, and the things in her, like, hair, or, like, on top of her head. Nah, you're right.
You have broken their ranks and they are
I'm gonna be real, I read squint as squat.
Find extraction.
And my brain couldn't, it wasn't working in my brain.
Another job well executed.
I think I do want to change up how I upload videos eventually. Yeah, it would be a short, not a video. I can try it to see if it messes with the algorithm. I'd be down. You weren't able to download the VOD. You can't download it on YouTube? Because all of my, what do you call it? All of my streams are on YouTube. What was I about to do? Oh, start the Omniforma. I remember. It came back to me. Rip all my Forma. We have a singular Forma now. It's a premium thing. Oh, interesting. Yes, every stream I do is on YouTube. I have 2 playlists too. I have a playlist of me playing through all of Hollow Knight Silksong, and I have the whole playthrough of me playing through Cult of the Lamb. Both of those are on there. They are like the full streams. That's kind of how I would want my content to go, I think. Is I want to do like short, like half-hour videos of those playthroughs. I think would be pretty cool. But that's like a lot of editing stuff. Yeah, that's not a bad idea because I am streaming a lot other games. I'll have to start making shorts though of other games. I can try it if you want to make it into a short rather than a video. I can upload it. That within a week? That'd be insane. I wish I knew how to edit. I've tried looking into it a little bit. But I'm not. That's not something I would enjoy. You know what I mean? It's just moving the camera a bit. You actually find it fun? I wish I did. I wish I found it fun. But I think that is yeah, if you make it into a short, I will upload it. Okay, that's cool. That's cool to hear. Editing is not for the weak. It's hard, especially doing professional. Yeah, it seems really difficult. But I think that is going to be it for today. I will be streaming Tuesday. I heard the new event will be out by then. So if it's out Tuesday, we'll be doing the event Tuesday. If it's out Wednesday, I might switch the streams to Deadlock on Tuesday and Warframe on Wednesday, so we can do the Jade Shadow event. I'll check after stream if that's how it is. If it'll actually be out Tuesday, we'll do it Tuesday. For people that haven't done the Jade Shadows, we'll be farming that a bunch. And then I think that's the plan for Tuesday and Wednesday. Yeah, I like the Jade Shadow event. I grinded it way too much. I think I got like a max out of almost every arcane, and that was a lot. That was a lot to do in one event last time it came around. But now I can just help other people and get more copies of arcanes to potentially get to people because I don't ever sell stuff. Yeah. So I hope everybody has a good rest of your night, and I will see you all then.